Ladies and gentlemen, children of the night, listen closely. This is not just a story. It is a warning. A tale of 4 young women, best friends since childhood, and the December they will never forget. Their names were Nene, Amoka, Tolu, and Deo. From secondary school, they were closer than sisters. People called them the Fab Four, always together, always smiling. But after school, life pulled them in different directions. Nene and Tolu stayed here in Nigeria. They faced ASUU strikes, noisy generators, and hot hostel rooms. Amoka and Deo, they flew to America. Clean cities, big schools, and fast Wi-Fi. For years, they missed each other. But in 2024, they made a promise. This dirty December, we'll all meet in Lagos. We'll party, cruise, and celebrate like never before. And oh, they did. From the airport, there was laughter, hugs, music playing loud. They danced at Quilocks. They chilled at lake houses. They took boat rides at night, wore matching outfits, and lived like queens. They thought nothing could go wrong. But one night, everything changed. They were at a beach party. The moon was full. Music in the air. Drinks in their hands. That's when he appeared. Tall. Fine. Soft voice. Dressed in white. His name. Rukevwa. He spoke to Amoka first. His eyes were deep, like he could see inside her mind. He smiled and said, "Before your friends fly back to America, do something different. Something real." "What's that?" they asked. He leaned in close and whispered, "Oju I. A ritual to see the hidden world." The girls laughed. "Is this a movie?" But curiosity is a dangerous thing. The next day, they followed him. He took them to a quiet house in Ape. It looked normal from outside. But inside, it was cold. Too cold. Red candles burned low. A big mirror was covered in black cloth. Salt circles on the floor. "Close your eyes," Rukevwa said. They obeyed. When they opened their eyes again, they were not alone. Tolu saw a small girl with no eyes, smiling at her. Amoka began floating, her feet left the ground. Deo tried to scream, but her mouth would not move. Nene saw her dead grandmother, standing, arms wide, calling her home. They ran. They screamed. But the ritual had already opened the door. That night, all 4 of them had the same dream. They were drowning in black water. Someone was pulling them under. And from that day, nothing was the same. Nene started walking at night, with her eyes wide open. Amoka couldn't look in mirrors anymore, her reflection moved on its own. Deo had scratch marks on her body, and she couldn't explain why. Tolu. She heard whispers in her bathroom, voices calling her name. They looked for Rukevwa. He was gone. Vanished like smoke. When the American girls returned to the US, they thought they'd escaped. They were wrong. Tolu passed out in the bathtub on New Year's Eve, water up to her nose. Deo screamed and ran across the street. She swore she saw herself standing on the sidewalk. That's when Nene and Amoka said, "Enough." They went to a prayer house in Enugu. They fasted. They prayed. They burned everything they wore that night. Even their jewelry. And slowly, the darkness faded. The voices stopped. The dreams ended. They never saw Rukevwa again. They never went back to Lagos in December. And now, anytime someone says, "Dirty December," they pause. They look away. They say, "We're not doing that again." Because not every party is fun. Not every experience is safe. Some doors should never be opened. Some mysteries should stay hidden. So the next time you feel curious, the next time someone offers you something different, think twice. Because what happened to those 4 girls could happen to anyone.